Messi, 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 immens Messi, encara 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 Messi.
It is Messi that stands on top.
My name's Simon O'Neill. I'm currently working as a national scout. I'm under 15s, the full national team. Here to talk today about dribbling, how to dribble effectively like Messi. Very interesting. Everybody thinks that you need to have multiple skill combos, but if you actually break it down, Messi's dribbling is more about body feints and movements than it is about step overs and tricks and flicks. He really has a little jink where he leans in and then he just scoop it with the outside of his left foot. He will have a little double touch where he steps left and then he'll come in with his inside left and inside right. And he has a thing in Spain where they call it la pausa, where he waits and he makes you move first, and because he has such a low centre of gravity, he can get to the ball quicker and he can move. So effectively what he's looking to do is put you off balance and then attack it. What you're looking at really is simplicity. Like I said earlier, and if you've seen me before, you will know everything is about being effective. It's about end product. If you have 5-6 step overs and get past someone, by the time you've done that, it probably means that somebody has gotten back into position and shape, and that pass that was on a minute ago, the space that you've created isn't there anymore. So what you really need to do is have 3 or 4 moves. You can call them signature moves, it's up to yourselves, but you have 3 or 4 moves that you can do that are comfortable for you, that help you get out of trouble, because how our brain works is we recognise patterns. Best players, their brain works quicker, they recognise patterns quicker than anybody. Once they do that, then you're able to understand, okay, this looks like something I've been involved in before, I've tried this before, this can work. So try not to overcomplicate things. Once again, if you've seen me before, all the circus tricks, flip flaps and all that, it's not really what the game is about. See all this? It's for the circus. The game is about end product. The game is about ultimately scoring more goals than the other team. How you do that, and the quicker you do that, because teams are fitter now, once you create that moment of space, you've got to utilise it. After you've done that, then you go and support the football. As I've said, Messi in particular is different. I'm not saying other styles of dribbling aren't. Neymar has ridiculously quick feet, as does Vinicius Jr. I just think if you take Messi's dribbling, I think it's more adaptable. Us normal human beings can replicate it easier. So you don't have to have the drag, step over, chop. It's really just about little feints, moving, double touches, inside, outside, and off we go. From there, look to be an anticipation type footballer rather than a reactionary footballer. So when Messi goes here, he will anticipate quicker than others and he will go, whereas I see other people and they react. Once you react, you're dead. The other interesting thing about Messi for me is how often the ball gets caught, because the defender will catch you at some point. He will get a foot on the ball. He is always quickest to that ball. For me, that's the real genius. In that moment of chaos, in that moment of where everything has gone wrong, he seems to be the calmest person in the whole stadium. He takes a touch and he takes another touch and he's gone, him and the ball, and the defenders are still trying to figure out what happened. So for me, simplify it as much as possible. I'm not saying don't try difficult things. I'm saying be effective with how you do that. I'm saying make sure that you're comfortable doing what you're doing, because if you're trying to over elaborate, more often than not you've given yourself many other things that can fail and go wrong. So the simpler, the more simplistic you can make it, for me the better. What I would suggest is we have this app from Train Effective. We have a dribbling masterclass on there, or a training session on there. Please go and have a look at it, make sure you utilise it, make sure you learn from it, and make sure you practice really hard at it, because at the end of the day, that is how you get better.